Hello everybody, this is Elissa from Ink Arts and Crafts, and today we are here for another small shop sponsor showcase for my Lunar New Year event. So today we're going to talk a little bit about WeeWax. We're going to go over my WeeWax hoard and organize some of this chaos that's over in here. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at their website and see what all you can find with WeeWax. So first off, I love my WeeWax. I also get the WeeWax subscription, the wax subscription, or wax subscription, I guess you could say, which is a monthly wax and a monthly wax melt. So these are all my wax melts right here. And as you can see, some of them I have gone through. Some of the older ones, I started off like pouring the whole thing in, and I'd put it in for a little bit and then pull them out. And then I was like, you know what, I'm going to go until like the scent is kind of gone and then toss from there because I have so many. So we're going to kind of go through these. So we've got some ocean mist, and these all smell heavenly: passion fruit and guava. We have orange sherbet, the juicing room, wild blueberries. We have a coastal breeze. Get off my lawn. That one cracks me up. That one I've used a few times. Green clover and aloe. Sweet strawberry. Fresh bamboo is one of my favorites. Cozy cabin is also a really good one. And then we come over here. We've got black raspberry vanilla, mermaid lagoon, salted butterscotch, cinnamon buns. That one is a good one too. Peach magnolia, which is I think what I have in there right now. We have a pumpkin maple crunch. And then we have our leather and balsam. I like that one too. Candy cane, grave expectations, Fruit Loops, roasted coffee beans. It's fall, y'all. Strawberry lemonade. And then our last two, we have a festive fireside, and we have a coconut mango, which I do particularly love. So those are all of my WeeWaxes, or my soy wax melts. So I do love the soy wax melts, and I love that we don't really get a lot of like florally scents because I don't do well with floral scents. So I keep all of my wax descriptions in this thing right here, and I just kind of pulled one out, and I have a couple wax like wax melters or warmers or whatever you want to call them. One in my dining room, or one in the kitchen, and then one in here in my studio that I utilize. And I go with the melts like this because I have cats, and having cats is a dangerous thing when it comes to having candles and flames. So I do not do that. So I have these in my drawer right here. So this entire drawer is literally just for my wax melts. I did have another brand of a different, not a diamond painting company, but like another company's wax melts, and I was using those, and I just couldn't with the smell and the scent. So I ended up having to, I ended up basically like getting rid of those ones because I couldn't with the scent. So now we're going to pull my WeeWax out, and we will see what all I have with the WeeWax. So I've gone through their, so Laura is the owner of WeeWax Crafts, and she has gone through a couple different iterations of her, this one right here. She's gone through a couple different iterations of her wax and how she offers it. So she started off offering it in these big tins like this, and then we kind of moved to these smaller tins like this, and then from there into like these. So you've had like the evolution of the wax, and like then these ones as well. So we've got the three different evolutions of the WeeWax that we have here. So we are going to put all of that stuff off to the side. All right. So my WeeWax that we have that we're going to work on organizing, I need to get little storage containers to store these in. So that way it's less chaotic. Oh, there's another WeeWax right there. And then we'll go through the scents and go from here. All right. So that's my non-WeeWax. All of my waxes that I have in here. So I'm going to have them sorted by company. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and turn this around. So the big ones that I have, and I have a couple more that are kind of scattered throughout, So this right here is my Autumn Harvest, which is one of my favorites. It looks all filthy and dirty because I've been using this as a floss cloth to put my thread through. Because then I go through it more because there's so much in like all of these tins, but especially on this big tin. Autumn Harvest is probably one of my favorite ones that I have. I do particularly love this one. It's got such amazing fall vibes. Mahogany Coconut is also a very, very, love, love, love that one. I love anything coconut scented or coconut flavored. Love that. Candy cane. I don't know that I've really used too much of the candy cane. No, I haven't even used candy cane. So you can it's a very mild one. But some of them you can tell, and then we've got like Fruit Loops, which I've used a little bit of the Fruit Loops, which definitely smells like the Fruit Loops candy. This was from my first Lunar New Year event. So these are our little Necco cats. So our mannequin Neckos are little Necco cats that we have right there, and that one was Peach Nectar. So did a little bit of a different design on those ones. And now we're going to look at like the last of these old ones. So this is Strawberries and Champagne, which is such a good smell. Oh, I love them. I love these scents. I love them all. And I do love Cozy Cabin. This is another favorite. I swear I have Cozy Cabin in a different size, but I do love a good Cozy Cabin. You can tell I've used a lot of the Cozy Cabin. It's such a good smell. I do love it. It's a little bit on the milder side too. And then, we get into our fruity scents. I do love the fruity scents. Those are always ones that I'm a big lover of. And Fresh Bamboo is a really good one. I do love the Fresh Bamboo. And Pina Colada. Oh my gosh, Pina Colada. That one's an amazing one. So this is from Retreat, Crafter's Paradise 2025. Yeah, the Pina Colada is amazing. I love all my floral scents. We have an Orange Crush. This was from last year's Lunar New Year DP along. So that's Lunar New Year DP 25 is the Orange Crush. I do love these citrusy smells. I'll show you which one we're going to have that we have for this year's event. I haven't even used the Mermaid Lagoon, but it smells so good because I had a little bit of a backlog there for a while. So yes. Some of them I haven't utilized. Ocean Mist. I don't think I haven't even broken into that one. Black Raspberry. I kind of get stuck with like these are my favorites, and I end up using my favorites and focusing on those. Pineapple Cilantro is one that I did really like. Was the Pineapple Cilantro. I can always tell because I work my way through my favorites a lot more than I do some of the others. Watermelon has a very subtle smell. Rainforest Sugarcane. That one is a super cool one. Oh, I do love the Rainforest Sugarcane. This one is a really good smell. And so I'm such a big fan of these. And then you have like specific ones for the holidays. Like we have Grave Expectations, which has kind of reminds me of like a sandalwood type scent there. Gingerbread, that was a holiday one. Some of these, like Sushi likes to throw them on the floor so it looks a little beat up. The gingerbread really smells like gingerbread. It's got a very strong gingerbread scent. We have Sweater Weather, which that one kind of gives you like cold weather vibes. Our Mocha Mint is a good one. It definitely has a chocolatey smell for the Mocha Mint. And then we have this one right here is our Drills and Chillax, and that's from Drills and Chills 2024. I do love, and you can tell I used a lot of this one here. Because that one is got some good smells to it. We have our Coastal Breeze, which I feel like is very similar to the Ocean Mist. As you can see, I've used a fair amount of that one. Hi, Carcass. Hey, Susie Butt. And then we have my floral scents. We've got a strawberry. We've got passion fruit and guava. I do love passion fruit and guava in particular. This one is a good one. And the strawberry has very much strawberry fruity scent. Orange Sherbet. This was a different release of an Orange Sherbet. I do love an orange scents. And then our Green Clover and Aloe is another one that I do really like. I love that Green Clover and Aloe smell. And then we have the Winter Berries. Oh, this one was a good one. Yes. I keep saying, oh, I do love that. I do love that. And I'm like, yeah, I do love it. I love them all. They're so good. They're all such amazing scents. And then Lily of the Valley. which has a very subtle floral scent. So these are all of the ones that I have. I don't think I have any. I'm expecting another one to arrive on Sunday or Saturday from my wax subscription. That one's on the way. I'm going to lay these down so they don't roll stuff all over. So I'm just waiting for those to come in, and then I will have them all. So that's a lot of waxes. As you can see, I am completely set with wax for like absolutely forever. But I love the smell, and I love kind of like refreshing the wax and kind of digging into it and getting more wax. So now that we've looked at all of our waxes from my WeeWax, we're going to go ahead and pull up online and take a look at what we have on the website. Mochi's going to assist us in our efforts of looking at this. So we have a Mochi assistance right here. Here's a Moch. There's a Moch. She's like, Mom, you touched me. You gotta give me kisses. I love you too, Momos. That's my sweet Momo. But she's sitting there chilling with us. So anyways, this is the WeeWax website. It's weewaxcrafts.com is the website. And Laura is the owner. So as you can see, she sets up at the top that she's got her scheduled times for her releases. So she's got for February for this month available on the 13th of this month, which was last week, Friday. She had the February scent, which is very bubbly. And then also, same thing, we have a sandalwood vanilla, which is what I had selected as the scent for Lunar New Year DP along. And that's and that one's a fantastic one. I do love the fact that like that was a good scent to do. I try to like look up different scents that are kind of associated with the Lunar New Year, and that's where we ended up picking the sandalwood one. And that one was available as of last Friday. For the wax subscription people, so those mine should be arriving this weekend. Silver birch, and I love scents like that, so I'm excited for that one. And now we're going to take a look at the website. So I love her, like the simplicity of her logo. So it's beeswax and soy products. And you've got the soy wax melts, WeeChap, which is one of my favorite things. I actually need more WeeChap. I'm out of WeeChap. I need more WeeChap. Because I normally have like one of these full of WeeChap, which is her chapstick. And yeah, so you can go check out her. Laura does lives on Monday nights, and she's also going to be hosting the legendary Liubka event in April, which actually I'll be co-hosting it with her. She asked me to do that, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I was super, super excited that she asked me to co-host with her. But yeah, she's going to be doing the legendary Liubka event in April, which is basically you get to work on a Diamond Art Club Liubka canvas. It'd be really cool to see some new ones come out between now and then, because, you know, we do love a good Liubka because, you know, we're both crazy cat ladies. With our babies. So as you look, you've got the different waxes, as you can see. So the sandalwood vanilla, and like these last you for ages and ages and ages. So you have your sandalwood vanilla, which is the one for my event, but you don't have to be participating in the event to get it. And then Strawberry Fields, which is going to be for the Emma Casey DP along. And that gives you a size. You saw what the size of these are. They're a pretty good size for, like, it's so much wax. You are like set for life on it. I love good smelling things, and I love the fact that I can get things that don't have that super florally smell. So you can see here, this is the sandalwood vanilla that we did. And Laura really puts a lot of work into all of this. It's very, very high quality, everything that you get from her. And you can see she even has like information about the scent. So it's sandalwood vanilla. The description, it's sweet, creamy vanilla and earthy sandalwood to kind of give it that good blend. And she goes through and, you know, will actually talk a little bit about it. She even has the do not eat the wax in there as well. But that's where you're going to see your wax. And then the wax melts. I do love the wax melts. I think they're fantastic. So we have the soy wax melt. And you can see with the soy wax melt, it's, again, your WeeWax itself, those little tins of wax are, like, here's the one that I've been using right now, Festive Fireside. So your tins of WeeWax, these are made out of beeswax, and she goes for very high quality. And then your wax melts are going to be soy wax, which I do like that combination there. So you can typically get those. She does have a WeeChap lip balm, which I need to order some more, which is a very, like, it's unscented, all natural. It's used with beeswax, shea butter, and organic coconut oil. I love it. I do, like, of course, obviously, if you are allergic to bees, you do not want to buy the WeeWax. You could get the soy wax melts, but if you're allergic to bees, do not get the WeeChap, do not get the WeeWax. Go for the soy wax melts. But she does very high quality ingredients for it. I've never had an issue, not even like having it shipped when I lived in the desert. I didn't have any problems with it there for that. She also has the wax subscription. So these are monthly subscriptions, and it gets mailed out the middle to the end of each month. And you've got on a renewal basis. So it's basically, she does those on a space availability kind of a thing. So you have your wax subscription, which if you want just the WeeWax, wax melt. Sushi, do not chew on the plastic. No, chewing on the plastic cover. No, Carcass, stop it. Don't look at me with that little face. So if you want just the soy wax melt, that's what you can get a monthly delivery of that. If you want just the little tubs of WeeWax, you can get a monthly delivery of that. And if you want the combo, which is what I get, the wax combo where you get your WeeWax and you get your wax melts, then that's what this one is. So keep an eye on it. She will open them up on the 1st to the 5th day of every month, or until they're sold out, because she has does a limited quantity depending on what she can make. And then she'll also post different destash items. So if you have certain canvases or things that she's decided to destash, those are in here and you can purchase them off of there. You can also get gift cards in different quantities from WeeWax, which is great if you know somebody is very picky on smells and scents. And then you've got your contact. You can reach out to reach out to them. And reach out to Laura. But I absolutely love Laura. She is an absolute sweetheart. And she's amazing. She's got the cutest cats ever. She's got her 3 babies, her 2 girls and her boy. Sterling is such a pretty little boy. He's such a pretty guy. And then of course Skylar and Zoe. So anyways, we've got her cats, which are lovely. I love them. They're beautiful. And then of course all of her goodies. Like I said, she does do lives on Monday nights. So that's something that usually Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a tendency to forget because I get distracted. So I have alarms set. Would you stop eating things off of the floor, you little turd? This is the sushi turd. She's my crazy cat. Hi, baby. Can we see your face? Can we see your face? Hey. Oh. She's like, I do not want to show my face. Hey, Carcass, you gonna show your face? There's the baby. She's reaching for the phone. That is the cutest thing ever. So there's the Carcass. That's our sushi causing chaos. Hi, baby cat. Let me toss you on my shoulder. But anyways, like I said, definitely, I have to set reminders because I forget everything. So if I don't have a reminder, it doesn't happen. But I have dual reminders, so I always remember to attend Laura's lives. But yes, Laura is awesome. She's always super amazing about supporting the community, and is always willing to sponsor for any of the events. She's sponsored every event that I've done, which really has been the Lunar New Year DP along. She has been a sponsor, and she loves to sponsor and is happy to do so, which I think is amazing. So it's always nerve-wracking as a host when you're reaching out to people and asking them to sponsor, because it's like you're asking them to give something, which for me, I don't like asking for things in the first place, let alone asking for stuff for free stuff for an event or anything like that. To me, I'm just I hate doing it. But I've always felt comfortable asking Laura and talking to her. But anyways, that is WeeWax Crafts. Like I said, I'm a huge fan. Obviously, I have a ton of WeeWax products, and I am excited to get the sandalwood vanilla. The gifts, they arrive this week, and then, the winners will be able to get them parsed out. At the end of the month is when I'll send out all the packages. So it's only just in a couple more weeks for me to send out prizes to everybody. But anyways, that is what I had for you guys today. I wanted to showcase the awesomeness of WeeWax Crafts and let you guys see how amazing the product is. I find I love the wax. It's great in my single placer. And then if I do have an AB that's struggling with, then I will put the WeeWax in my multi-placer side as well to multi-place those ABs. So it's a great option to use. What, baby? My Carcass is being a cute little sushi. Here's the baby. All right. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.